The Uplift Committee is necessary to really establish the centralized crisis command and coordination mechanism in response to the Middle East conflict and its impact on global energy supply. Basically, beyond coordination, it ensures real-time monitoring and reporting to the President. That's why nagre-report kami every now and then. And then, of course, ito isang very important na functions ng committee na ito is to the alignment of interventions across critical sectors: energy, transport, food, and even livelihoods. At ito po ay para mapabilis yung ating decision making in the implementation amid volatility. That is what's happening right now. And of course, yung enforcement of coordinations against hoarding, profiteering, and supply disruption. So basically, this is operationalizing the whole of government and even a whole of society response, ensuring that the both immediate stabilization and longer-term resilience measures are pursued simultaneously.
Okay.
So, para lang natin dito, ensure yung government response with urgency and appropriate to a crisis. Okay? So, yun yung pinaka, natin to, na committee na ito.
Opo.
The essence.
Opo. Sec, bago ko lang po ipasa kay Chiki, I wonder, bakit po hindi kasama dito sa Crisis Committee ang DTI at saka ang DMW? Di ba napaka-crucial din ang kanilang role pagdating doon sa decision making dahil Middle East siya nagsimula, tapos yung presyo po ng basic commodities. Ano po kaya ang logic nun? And number 2, kailan po yung, kailan po kayo mag-meet yung buong crisis team po?
Okay. Yung katanungan na yan, actually, nakalagay lang naman dito yung, yung committee member. But, beyond the core committee naman, the government is mobilizing a broader network of agencies and partners. Kasama dyan, siyempre, yung ating mga, basically, economic and social agencies such as yung trade, as you have mentioned, yung DTI, and even the migrant workers or the DMW, which are focusing on our OFWs. And, of course, other sector institutions like the ERC, PNOC, and even law enforcement agencies, including the Philippine National Police, to ensure the compliance and protect critical infrastructure. What's very important here is the local government units with authority to realign resources and implement local measures. Okay, so at siguro naman, hindi namin siguro, we will call upon also with the private sector and civil society to support the supply chains and promote energy efficiency and help stabilize market. So it doesn't mean now kung wala sila doon sa identified committee, they will no longer be they will not be included, but they have a major role to play in terms of support dito sa executive order na nilabas ng ating Pangulo.